3 years. So it isn't a surprise what he's done with the team. I just don't know how this game.
Well, look, guys, and welcome to the West Stand. This is your live updates between Manchester United and Villarreal. Obviously, we all know that Van der Beek starting. Bruno Fernandes has been dropped. So yeah.
I think it would be really fun to see Donny playing in what is probably his best role as a footballer, as like a shadow striker, right? I think what made that really effective for him when he did it at Ajax was that you had Tadic who drop as a false line, and that movement, would create a lot of space and opportunities, which, if Ronaldo was sitting in the box up in London and just playing like forward, you don't get that same sort of movement, and so there's not that space for Donny to exploit in that way. So the dynamic between them, if he is playing as a number 10 and not as sort of like a hybrid 8 sort of thing, it'll be interesting to see the dynamic between those guys in a attack. Ronaldo scores goals and all that. I mean, it's always hard to sort of sit here and talk about Ronaldo, because he can. There's been games where he's not there, it feels like, or not in the game, but then he just gets you a goal. There's many sort of tactical issues and blah 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 that you could talk about all day long, but this is the kind of game where we just need a result. You just want Ronaldo there to just get you a goal, and more balls from Sancho on the right, more crosses. I want to see more of that. You know what I mean? Like, I want to see him play off Ronaldo and find the space. Ronaldo will be Ronaldo tonight. I hope he just gets some goals. That's all I can ask for him.
I think it'll be very interesting how it pans out, and I think ultimately, we've spoken about this before as well. Under Oli, there was a few people that were sort of like, I want United to lose. I would hope that has disappeared. This is a few weeks ago, Ronaldo scored a late goal against Atalanta. We were absolutely terrible, and that's why I mentioned Ronaldo, because at nothing he got that goal that probably should just about stop us having to play Europa League football. That's what tonight's about for me. This is about, look, Carrick will not be manager by the time we play Young Boys, I don't think. So not winning tonight is not a good thing. Go to the kitchen, mate. So yeah, we've got to win, mate. Well, not win, but we need some positivity, because this is going to be short-lived under Carrick. It might only be tonight.
Yeah, look, I'm not buying that. I'm not going to see what I'm going to say. In terms of like just the social media reaction, like, I'm going to see people like going Carrick out and stuff, which I find hilarious, isn't it? Because it's like, I don't want it to. Yeah, I know, but I don't want it to stay where it's like, and I know we're going to get rid of the next manager as well, because I think regardless of who it is now, whoever comes in, they're going to instantly have probably a lot of people who don't want them, and so like, I'm just letting it be known now. I'm not doing Poch in, Poch out. Let's say it is Poch. There we go. I'm not doing Poch in, Poch out. Don't ask me. I will not respond. I might actually just be rude to you, innit? I'm not. Don't call me a Pochasexual. I'm not doing none of that. You know what I mean? With the next manager, I don't want any of that. Yeah, it probably does. Yeah, it wouldn't be surprising.
But you raise a good point, because you saw this with Arsenal, and I sort of generated this, because I think when you get a modern fan base which is not for a manager, and that manager stays long, and then Man United are on their fourth manager now, because we've had Moyes, we've had Van Gaal, we've had fifth manager in 10 years. That's quite we were never like that, and now it is. I think that the club have got to be very careful, because the fan base has just become very impatient. And if you, like you say, if you appoint the wrong man from the start, people in the modern world will just be like, I never wanted him in the first place. Oh look, we've had a bad performance, and then it starts from day one.
Yeah, it's weird though, because this is getting into like a deep conversation. I don't even want to get into, because I know people take it out of context and stuff, but it's like we've been spoiled by Fergie, because even if you look, like we've had Sir Matt Busby, we had Sir Alex Ferguson, and like in between that, there was like a long run of managers that weren't really. Obviously, it's before my time, but from everything you sort of read up on and watch and stuff, it's like you had a long run of managers where it wasn't obviously at that level. And I think a lot of Fergie's sort of longevity has almost like it makes people forget that like that's not the norm. You know what I mean? Like I think people almost expect that. Where I'm not saying our standards should be lower. It's not like a standards conversation, but I think us having to try through managers, it's like I almost just see it now. The way I see it, just see it as just like it's just a part of the game, innit? Like I don't want us to continue to not have success. I hope we eventually find that winning formula and the right sort of identity for our club. But yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Because a lot of us aren't used to this, right? We're not used to trying it through managers 2-3 years here, 2-3 years there. Especially if you're like me, let's say you grew up literally through the Ferguson era, like you're literally not used to it at all. So somehow I speak to some old United friends who DM me and stuff going, yeah, no, 11, and we had people, we had managers come in and out, and it wasn't really working out. But for a lot of people, like, not used to it.
Well, let's see what happens, mate. The players are about to come on the pitch. Just before you go, I think you will be on the shows later tonight. I never know.
Yeah.
And what's your score prediction? For as little as it matters, and it's probably one of the hardest games in the world to ever predict because it's just bad.
Wow.
Or which way did not score prediction? But what?
I feel we can win this game. I think I wouldn't be surprised by like a 2-1 win. A 2-1 win. I think we'll be bounce. Some players who got points to prove.
But yes, I will be getting updates of Goldbridge.
I still don't expect us to like not leak goals. Like I can see a world.
No, right guys, right. You know something? You can call whatever you want here, but I will not watch the next 2 games. This one and Chelsea because until we get a manager in, I want to see who Carrick does tonight. I want to see who he does on Sunday, which I know we'll get. I reckon it'll be either a loss or I won't believe if you draw, but yeah.
It would be a good one. It's an early kickoff. It's like a 5:45 kickoff on a Tuesday night. This is weird when we're in the UK. So we'll be having the fan forum. It's going to be sort of around 8 o'clock. So make sure you tune into that.
Yeah, all right. See you guys all later.
Come on, lads. Come on.
Okay, we're very close to kickoff here. A few chats to catch up on. The story going around on Twitter is that Valverde is being considered for entrance as well. Yeah, we did speak about that. It's from Romano. Probably one for the morning show on the fan forum actually, because we're about to kick off now. But yeah, it's definitely legit. Obviously, Pochettino's done his interview. It's the same as Brendan Rodgers one.
And here we go, guys.
Yeah, I want to go to Man United. I'm happy where I am. Respect that. He didn't rule it out. Would you rather go to Europa League to book a Champions League or try the top 4 realistically? What would be easier for United? You've got to go for both there. I don't believe in that. We have seen 4 managers going, however, Phil still survived. Does he have 5 stops or something in the club? No one else wants him wrong. And our board is so stupid. You keep giving him a new contract. Richie, thank you very much. Please subscribe to the channel, by the way. We're only about 500 away from 220,000, as you can see in the top right-hand corner. Champions League never gets old. Twitter, we love that. I'm going to go with, I think, from what I said. I mean, I do agree with Levin. I think this could be a 2-1 win to United. Could be a 2-1 win to them. Could be a 1-0. I'm actually going to go with a draw because I've been so bad recently on predictions. Absolutely terrible. So I'm going to go with a draw, which means United probably will win. I'm expecting. I don't know what to expect. Expect a shit performance. They're all hugging in the middle. I will guarantee you now, and it shouldn't be being said, and it would upset Paul Scholes. They've probably just had a hug and said, "Let's do it for Ollie," which is just madness.
Probably, yeah, I agree with that. They must probably have just done that.
Had a hug and said, "Let's do it for Ollie." Maybe you should have done that for the last 2 months, you brats. But look, I think they're still living off this bloody emotion of Ollie getting the sack. So, but I can confirm that Tommy is not wearing a kilt. He might be pumped up and singing Freedom, but he's not wearing a kilt. He is in the normal kit. Wish you can get some more Manchester United. You might not get it until 2023. Their lead times to deliver stuff is appalling, but that's a nice kit. who says Ronaldo is going to get a hat trick, and Poch publicly saying he's happy in Paris, game over. No. You've got to understand how the world works, mate. I hate Paris. I hate French things. I hate the Eiffel Tower. I hate the Champs-Élysées. I hate Stella Artois, which is French. Yeah, he's not going to come out with stuff like that, isn't he? Because he might not be in his job. So, he's got, imagine he'll lose his job if he's not careful. Do we still not go with proven title managers with their attacking approaches? Well, we're not kicked off there yet. The referee's waiting for something. Probably waiting for the TVs to tell him to do it. But I'm a little bit big on that desk, Yeah, that's what she said. No, I've only just noticed when I lean forward, I'm massive. Stella, just probably about an inch in. Just about an inch. Why are we not kicking off? What's going on? Ten Hag just said nobody at United has contacted him. That does not surprise me, Chewy. I don't know why they've not started the game. No, he's got a problem with his batteries.
Oh, for God's sake.
He's putting new batteries in. Oh, come on.
Delaying kick on because the assistant referee's got no budget in his bloody thing.
Brep's audio's out. Bruno, look at that. It's all about, you can tell he's not happy. Well, the thing about Bruno is we already knew this from Ollie. He was like, Bruno's never happy when he doesn't play, so he'll be fuming. Absolutely fuming. And there's not been an Ollie pitch invasion. Imagine that. I'm here, Kaneki. Can I sit with you, Kaneki? No. I picked Donny, man. I've thrown you under the bus, like.
Take up delayed it, for God's sake.
I mean, why are you drinking it? That's more of a concern. Ollie going to come in WWE walkout style. That's why there's a delay to Spain. Yeah, it's going to be the quickest spin around you've ever seen. It's turned heel. He's going to come out in a black leather jacket with spiky hair and shades. He's going to grab Carrick, give him a bloody tombstone, and then kick McKenna and take his place on the bench. And then McTominay's going to run over and put the shades on as well. I'm killing time, as you can tell. Poch to United and Zidane to PSG, says Chris. Thanks for all the super chats. Please subscribe, bottom right hand corner. This is a bloody joke. The game's meant to be up 5 minutes ago. They're just. It's probably the best bit of entertainment we'll get from United, though. They're doing nice little triangle passes. Yeah. Can I just say as well, Ollie is not doing the lap of honour against Arsenal. It was a joke on Twitter that people took seriously.
What are you saying? boy.
Clip this, somebody, please, and put it out there. Why do United take a kick off, give it to Lindelof, and boot it out of play? It's like we're playing rugby. Why do we do it? It's infuriating. You've got possession. Why boot it out to them? Why don't you keep the frigging ball? What is that all about? I don't know why we do that. Ollie's still here. Doesn't mean we're going to lose. I still think we can win, but I'm just saying, from a I just don't know. Could you imagine? Can you imagine Man City doing that or Liverpool doing that? Well, why would you do that? What's wrong with the TV camera, says Abhishek? I don't know. Don't get that in my head. I don't notice these things that you notice, and now you've put it in my head. I'm going to start thinking about it. It is one of the stupidest things in the world to boot the ball out from a kickoff and go, "Wow, we've got them in their own half. Now we just need them to make a mistake and we'll get a tapping." United requested for a 10-minute delay as they wanted to do some long ball practice before the match starts at Samuel. Yeah, I can confirm the delay was not a 5 minutes silence for Ollie. It was because the referee had to go and drop the kids off. In Ollie farewell statement, he blundered and said he will be back in another role. What do you think about that, says Ronnie? Don't go scaring people. I've not heard that. Ollie took out the batteries and inserted them into McFred, says Hector. What's from the TV camera? And United pretty okay. Okay. Carrick is at Poundland. Ollie is Sebastian Bond. Well, here's Martial. That's a foul. You might book him, you know. Lovely kit, this one. It's a nice kit. That's a good start. It's a nice kit. It probably would be a yellow card, that, and then he said in real life. I'm not playing FIFA, but Ronaldo lit this. It's about 30 yards out. Obviously, Bruno's not on the pitch. Boo-hoo. So I think he lit this. Remember, we're sponsored by Manscaped today. Hopefully, United will show some balls. You can have 25% off. Link in the video description. Trim the grass to make the yard look bigger. Manscaped, fine quality tools for your family jewels. 25% off and free worldwide shipping. Very good product. So it's not going to be a shot. It's going to be a cross by Tellez. That should be a goal. Brilliant defending. Side netting from McTominay. Bloody hell. It was a lovely delivery by Tellez. Absolutely fantastic delivery. Defender does really well, and then McTominay probably should do better from there. Professional footballer should do better than from there. Hi Mark, I have followed United Stand for some time. Before that, I used to follow the channel. United Stand speaks about things as they are and not speak to impress anyone. The best platforms is Shushrik. Thank you very much. You're a very wise man. I'm not interested in Romano's tweet, so we're watching a game of football. Couldn't give a shit. I think things are changing a bit, Ronaldo and Martial. We're definitely playing with a 4-2-3-1. Time is out a little bit because I'm at 3, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. When can we hear your Carrick voice? I haven't got a Carrick voice. I just used to do Carricky. That's Ollie, not Carrick. I've never had a Carrick voice. At least he's got his earphones out. I think United have started off quite well in the first 5 minutes. 7-minute press. I tell you what, Darren Fletcher's way more involved. He was never on the touchline before. Villarreal on the attack. Oh, whoa. Why is Wan-Bissaka dropping off there? He's inviting the shot. That's crap defending. Like, contain him. Don't drop him. You see Wan-Bissaka there? He gives him 10 yards to have a shot. You've got to close him down. An early save by there. should check out the whole interview he did for Under There. Something is planned. No need to read this out. Says right. Okay. I don't know why Wan-Bissaka dropped off there and invited the shot. It was a bit silly, really. Martial's playing central and Ronaldo's playing to the left. Yeah, I mean, we were just talking about that. Let's keep an eye on it. Ronaldo will drift inside. He's done that a lot in his career. Did it at Real Madrid, did it at Juventus, but it's a straightforward save by the head. We should be closing that down. Fletcher has Carrick's earphones in now. So that initial first 3 or 4 minutes from United, it's like the 6-minute abs, isn't it? United and their traditional 6-minute press has now diluted into sitting back. I mean, look, we should never be arrogant against Villarreal. I mean, I was thinking about this the other day. That Europa League final that we lost on penalties. I think if Ollie won that, he'd have had enough in the bank to stay in this job a little bit longer than he did. So, Villarreal have always been we've never really battered Villarreal, have we? Fletcher promoted to head DJ tonight with the earphones, as Michael Nelson. What are they listening to? They've got to be listening to something. What was Carrick listening to when he was next to Ollie, and what is Fletcher now listening to? If you're listening to us, Darren, give us a wave. Because you've got to be listening to something. Camera angle seems really low and close. I don't like it, Joshua. Don't make me think about the camera angle, Joshua. I've already said this to somebody. I haven't noticed it. And I'm going to notice it now. Yeah, probably. So 7.5 minutes gone. Villarreal just starting to feel their way in. We should win a throw in here, though. Could be listening to TalkSport. Yeah, that's probably the level of United's coaching, to be honest. It's interesting, isn't it? It's very early in the game, but I'm only going to make a prediction. This is not fact, but it's not been scintillating from United so far. It doesn't look like it's a bounce performance. It looks like let's go out there and try our best. It doesn't look like it's anything innovative or new. David, more than happy. He says maybe he's listening to Adele's new album. Yeah, could be sing your dialect on Twitter Space, something like that. Listening to a podcast of football management for dummies, says Faber. Villarreal on the attack here, so we want to be a little bit careful because they're in the box. Lovely little bit of play there. Cross comes in, front post, good bit of defending by Maguire. Clears it away, but Villarreal get up the second balls again. Ronaldo is definite. Well, no, Ronaldo's on central now. Donny's having to play a lot very deep. Another shot there. Oh, he's in. Shoots into the side netting. 2 shots already. Listening to Don't Look Back in Anger, says Daniel White. 2 shots already for Villarreal. So nothing ever happens. Nothing happens at all. Solskjaer used to communicate with staff sitting higher in the stadium back when he was in Mulder, FIFA. And he's on with Ricky Mark, shaped like... Oh, I need to read something out from Ricky, actually, Bradley. This Harris and listening to Woodward, says Connor, and listening to radio pundits analysing the game for ideas, says Graham. We may as well listen to this. Another cross from Villarreal and corner. Is it a corner? Is it corner or is it not for a corner? I think he was looking for a penalty actually. We got this message from Ricky. No, it's never a penalty. What are they talking about? His body's into his hands into his body. Ricky sent us this message, and it was this. He said, "What a lineup! Go on, Michael. Thumbs up." Yeah, Ricky would just be very happy that Bruno's been dropped. It's never a penalty, and it won't be a penalty. It's a corner. His hand was into his body like that. And it was a very close gap. Never a penalty. I'm with you, Pav, as well. So corner to Villarreal. I'd love to beat Villarreal as well. They're becoming to United what Burnley are to me on FIFA. Like they're becoming that team. Another corner. I don't know why Ricky. Well, Ricky will be happy with the team because Bruno's been dropped and Martial's starting and Donny's starting, so he'll be happy with that. And Rashford's been dropped, not Rashford either. So yeah, there's a few, but there's no Matic. Is Mata on the bench today? I think he might be on the bench today. Another corner to Villarreal. Yeah, you know what? United have got all these good players though. There's no spark. So you can't start a fire. You can't start a fire without a spark. And Fred's just been sent back to Brazil there and headed over the bar by Pau Torres. Do you see how he just waited? Fred runs towards him like a little boy, and he just flicks it past him and puts a cross in. Made him look absolutely stupid there. We do need Poch. Look at that. Absolutely mugged him off. And we do need Poch more than a priest needs. No, I'm not reading that. You can't put stuff like that, Lucas. Grow up. Everyone is excited about Bruno Rashford being dropped, but Van der Beek and Martial subs on Saturday just proved it was always the plan to start them by Ollie, says Abdelash. Yeah, Ronaldo is playing off the left wing. I'm dozing off, says Ash G. But no, there's no spark in the team.
Start. Yeah, so it's really good. That's why. What's weightage?
To be fair to the players, I don't think you're going to get a spark until you do something different.
I've been stick down and it's already in.
Sacking Ollie.
Right. Come on, lads. Come on.
New manager comes in, it's like, well, yeah, this is something new. This just isn't. These players, I tell you what, I dread to think what Chelsea will do to us on Sunday. If we turn up to Stamford Bridge like this, it's going to be horrible. Nil spark. Can start a fire. Same shit, different face, says MP. And Fletcher and McKenna both got headphones in, which is Connolly. And Armin, thank you very much for the super chat. Whether United have a plan for their new manager or not, they're given the super Carrick as soon as he's become the interim manager. Swift plan.
I'm going to say, guys, as well, don't agree with Bruno being dropped. Yes and no, but yes, because you can save him because he's not. I hate to admit, guys, I know I love Bruno, and I do love him because I think he's, like I said, he's changed United a lot since he joined. But I think the game against Watford, it didn't turn up. What is it? It did turn up.
Loving the content. I love United stands. And by the way, what lineup would you have chosen? Says Manchester. I'm basically watching Ollie. Says FB. United draw against Villarreal. Burnley always smash you. Says Red Baron. Have you noticed the composed superb?
Right.
Luke Shaw of last season is extremely nervous.
But it's like I said, guys, right?
What do you think? Says Average.
And also, guys, also. Watch it, see it, guys.
He'd be good at netball because he's massive. I could imagine McTominay playing netball.
just been checking my checking my beautiful fiance's Snapchat. Not Snapchat because she don't do that anymore. She don't like that. She don't even do it anymore. A TikTok, and she just reached. She just reached.
I just don't get it.
As you see, right?
There's Maguire. What's he gonna do?
She's doing so well.
Win a free kick. Well done, Harry.
Come on, H. Like I said, big shout out to my beautiful fiance. Carry on with the followers, and I love you.
Get on with the bloody game. It's like we're playing for a draw.
It's like she says she's proud of me because I do all this, right? I ask her because like I don't want to put a thumbnail on her. She doesn't know because she loves me in Alba, so that's why. Yeah, but keep smashing like guys. My next live for this is. Well, I don't know about the United one. The FIFA one is on Saturday about 1 o'clock. So I'm just hoping, guys. I need a better result than we did against what. Obviously, what. Well, we didn't expect that. We didn't, like I said. Don't do that goal, but I thought it was scored then.
Some people were on about Lingard starting today. No way. I think that Jesse's got to go. And you know, even if he starts getting a bit of game time under a new manager, he's still got to go. His future's not Manchester United. Whatever about the West Ham kit, I know some people think he shouldn't play again because he posted that.
To be honest, guys, it's like just no, right. We go with Cobra. Jesus Christ, that's how much I watch him. I watch him as well.
Lindelof should play CDM.
Back on that horse. Lindelof should. Right. I want to before we go back to Lingard, right? Why the hell do people keep putting Lindelof to go CDM? He can't even be a centre back.
That's how you pass out from the back through a press. Villarreal, just it's like a passing practice for them. They're just knocking it around. Like
what was just saying, passing it around like they did it against us a bit, even though we beat them last time. Should be done? No.
Ronaldo loses it
again.
Villarreal struggling in 12th place in Spain, but dominating United.
Exactly, that's what I mean. But yeah, but don't forget, guys, it's a different league, isn't it?
As long as I can remember, United. Somebody will tell me the year. It was under Sir Alex. We got knocked. I might be mixing up years here, but I'm sure there was a year under Sir Alex where we didn't make it out the Champions League group, and then we went into the Europa League or the Uefa or whatever like that, and we played Bilbao, and they absolutely battered us. They're going, and Spanish clubs tend to always batter Man United in one possession. They're going long ball because Scooby-Doo and Fred just hide behind their forwards, no movement, no options, no clue. Suzuba Melon. And I haven't really been paying attention to that. This is awful. United have to be the laziest team in the league. What are we watching? This is terrible. All the bounce of a bloody brick wall.
Still nothing there, guys, except for that Talisman for Scooby-Doo. I'm not using it up yet, no. I'm not. No.
Baby. Oh, God. How has he not intercepted that there, McTominay? Stick your bloody foot out.
Scooby-Doo.
Being bypassed more times than a bloody unfortunate field.
What gets me?
For a shortcut, for a dual catch.
I got it was his one on the top.
That happened to me when
that's how much we scraped past it.
I've never forgiven the Highways Agency. Can't start a fire. I'm singing it until we see a spark. Keep singing it. Just said
yeah, as usual. Again.
Hello. We all knew that. Same shit, different day. They used to make T-shirts about this. Poch is pound shot Van Hal. Please Ollie back, says Ryan Mitchell. Well, all that's going to happen in this game and I'm not saying we won't win it, but all's going to happen in this game, even if we score a goal on the break, we're just going to be giving up possession and playing on the break.
Exactly. That's what we've been doing in the last couple of games. Yeah.
Mark, that Bilbao thing was in the season where City won their first Premier League, as they also got knocked out in the Europa League. Yeah, was that the year when Aguero? That must have been Aguero year then. Maguire looked so nervous and on edge before the game. No one near the full goal. If you want to learn how not to press, keep watching, says Sean Finity. United are so bad at pressing. When they do press ups, they end up falling asleep. That doesn't work. Rubbish. But this is how bad United are playing. I've lost my analogy bit. Their skill.
Oh, it's getting ready there. Oh, but not it's got Kerrigan in turn.
Yeah. That should have been a foul.
Oh, yeah, but look,
That's
watch
quite a
the
good pass by McTominay.
It's all the French media. He's up here.
Dan, thanks very much. Take off McTominay, but Van der Beek with him at 3 number 10. You will see an instant improvement. I don't know whether that was a foul on Ronaldo, actually.
I applaud that.
How would Pochettino, Ten Hag, or Zidane make feel massive good reports?
Don't want him. Don't want him. I don't want him.
The thing is, that's right. If you do get Pochettino in for the Arsenal game, I don't know whether that will happen. He probably still will have to pick McTominay and Fred because he does like a 4-2-3-1. Good insight there, why I'm Here we go. Look, McTominay and Fred fucking losing the ball within 3 seconds. Ronaldo has to come and save them.
Come on.
Ronaldo's coming back and playing in a fucking CDM role to sort it out. All the people. All I want is some free-flowing attacking football with youth development. Is it too much to ask, says Sebastian Baldry? Yeah, it is.
It is, yes.
Although United have, I'm going to count the passes. We've done about 7 passes here. 8. 10. 11.
What's it, guys?
13.
Hey, no. Get to lose the ball in 3 seconds.
Martial is almost coming back into midfield to do Fred's job for him. This CDM partnership is awful. When will the main enters be? Well, just seen Ronaldo coming back, Martial coming back. I have some wet paint here. Anyone fancy it instead of this football? We can Dutch and have a beer, says James C. Watch paint dry. I see what he did there. 22 minutes gone. Look, if United win 1-0, it's a great result. Maguire is a disgrace to the club. Ronaldo for captain, says World. Lewandowski's just scored. I don't know. That's a good point. That's a good point. So yeah, I'm doing PSG Man City tomorrow. We're doing it anyway, but I suppose it's a lot more interesting now with potential Poch rumours. Yeah, Bayern Munich are playing Kiev. I think it's sunny there. Not sunny, snowing. Young Boys Atalanta is at 8 o'clock, which could have connotations for this game. I don't care who the new manager is. They need to get these coaches addition by subtraction, says Kieran. And
I'll say something now, guys. I'll say something now.
I can do it.
It's just this game in the minute. It's like Gorbich just said then. Who has to come back? Right? Listen to this. Listen. I love this, guys. Right? Forget about the character for a minute.
We've not defended too much.
2 to 3 seconds. Scooby-Doo. McFred has to come back. McFred on the ball. What happens? They lose it. Who has to come back from centre forward to help out? So again, it does my head in that. Why does he do this? It's worse than what Ollie used to do. It. You just play them. Scooby-Doo. Scooby. Go on, Scooby. You might. 25% off and free ship worldwide shipping. Turned it on for best action of the first half. We're not that desperate. But 25% off free ship worldwide shipping. I mean, this one. This game, it's not boring. It's just.
Actually, in future, if we're going to keep Carrick as interim, I'm going to have a big list of chores that I can do whilst watching United. I could get a portable ironing board and just ironing shirts.
Oh, it's an awesome, mate. I
I
follow Gold. I'll tell you something now, guys. This is not me, like, obviously, United fan like me. He can obviously. He's. I've been following him since. Well, never enough since lockdown.
I could do the Tesco shop. I could have another browser. I could ask you for help.
He'd actually do that. That's something he'd.
Night in the Goldbridge house, and then you
What was that?
can give me suggestions like moussaka, chili, vegetarian lasagna, and there's loads of things I could get done instead of having to watch this shit. I can still watch it.
So it's still basically, guys. It's not changed, has it? I said this. It won't change. I said we get a. I said we get a. It was not going easy. Went no. Look at hell.
Double dip. Double penetration. That's something else. Back stiff.
I might just sit back and think it because it's just, I don't know.
Dream of Californication. Oh, Villarreal are in. Cut back. What a save by De Gea.
Come say, Big Dave, that's it again. See, he does it again. It's unbelievable, isn't it? Oh, he has to do it. He has to save us every time. So Ronaldo helps us, and everybody does it.
Shit from United.
Yep, same.
Yeah, you can do #AskGoldbridge on Twitter if you have questions. We'll do a bit of a Q&A. I don't rate Tellez defensively. I think going forward he's very good, but I don't know why people say drop Luke Shaw for Tellez. I mean, he's not very good defensively because he's not been given enough game time to develop and get used to this team. Thank you for making it up during these dark days, says Sean Finity. Well, no, thank you very much for laughing. There's Donny. Terrible ball. Ronaldo. Villarreal are just better than us. Oh, we won a free kick. The two in the midfield need to go. We need to buy CDM in January. The new manager needs to get rid of Brendan Scott. United to win.
Devon? Oh, come on, Devon, no.
Carrick some transfer freedom in January. Don't talk to me about Carrick and January. The only thing I want to see Carrick buying in January is in bloody Marks and Spencer's men's aisle buying socks in the January sales. I don't want him anything to do with Manchester United.
No, I don't either. No. I don't get much anything like United legend.
We are missing Bruno big time. We all know he makes mistakes, but we are trying to make things happen out of nothing. Dropping Bruno was stupid.
Oh god, I forgot to do that. Whoops. 1 sec. I've got to change that. Oh.
This corner. Edward with the red skull, cut off one head of Ollie, 2 more place. Who knows, Michael. We are missing Bruno big time.
I forgot about that. Yeah, we should have.
Thank you very much for the super chats that are coming in.
Big sound, Steve Bruce.
Lovely cross by Sancho. We're just waiting for the cross to come in here. This is where this is probably United's best chance to score. Actually, a Tellez cross and then get a big head on it from McTominay or Maguire. It's a crap cross. Ask Goldbridge, Big Sam or Steve Bruce? What if I had to choose? Steve Bruce. Ronaldo with a free header there. That was a good cross. Have you had a look at the other groups as they stand? Lots of potential for excitement for the next match there, Jake Majax. And say hello to the new boss, same as the old boss. Hoping you lasses get the reference as spam. And have you had a look at I've done that one from Mr. Majax. And the only decision I want Carrick to make in January is his New Year resolutions. Says Daniel Howe. Thanks for the super chats, by the way. This is horrible. Ollie out now, says Jenks. And what about Laudrup as interim, says Koto. That was a great lead by Ronaldo. Hashtag AskGoldbridge, you can do it on Twitter. How many players from the starting lineup do you see being at United in 5 years' time? Well, United don't like to sell anybody, do they? So probably all of them. Well, Ronaldo will have retired by then. Dream of California. I'm looking forward to the Bake Off final. I don't know about any of you. I'm just like, roll on 9 o'clock. What a joke. I'd like to say we're growing into the game, but I'm not sure. What a ball by Coquelin. Unfortunately, the striker couldn't take it down. It was a lovely ball. Not Coquelin, Capoue. I always get them mixed up. Lovely ball. How's Donny doing? I mean, that's a very good question. Just as bad as anybody else, really. I mean, look, he's not Rod Stewart. I mean, he's not Harry Potter. He's not a magician. Rod Stewart's not a magician. He's a very, very good solo artist, but he's not a magician.
Where? 1, 2. Ooh, I'll make him out of enough.
Ask Goldbridge, how long do you think we can survive like this? I don't think it's possible to get different results with the same coaching staff. I think that's a very good question from Janash. I've tweeted it myself. Even if you bring Poch in, Zidane in, Ten Hag, whoever you bring in, you've still got a massively neglected midfield. And there's not a lot you can do about that. Defensively, I think there's options for a new manager. Offensively, I think there's options for a new manager. But there's a free kick for United right on the edge of the box here. It's a shame we haven't got Bruno, actually. This is Bruno territory. Was that a penalty? Looks like it's a bloody penalty to me. It looks like it's in the box. Look at this back. No, he's outside the box. Definitely outside the box. Falls in the box. I don't see I think a new manager's got a problem. We always said we're Bagel FC, and a new manager can't produce a midfielder. You can't put Matic in a time machine and take him back 5 years. You can't put Fred and McTominay in a machine and make them anywhere near decent. And they're our only options, really. So, evening, Mark. Do you reckon Carrick will be on the phone to Ollie at half time, says James Taylor? And when the going gets tough, Carrick gets rough, says Banky. But if we score a goal, I'm going to sing that. United start with 9 men. When you've got McFred and Magaluf, Ollie's probably sat at home wondering what's happened to his passion and energy merchant. And what's your take on Valverde interests on? I think it's interesting. He's an interim option, isn't he? This could be a goal here. Let's just hold on a bit. Ronaldo, we might get a bit of Sue. Sue, get your coat. No, into the wall. She's not out yet. Positive. See our players are coming closer to each other.
God damn Ronaldo. Why are you always going so bloody wall? You never used to.
You maybe do a Marge then. I haven't seen that Abishak.
No.
I've not seen any positive. I've not seen nothing.
Can I do any questions?
No improvement or spirit.
I can, but I'm not doing them on here. Might do, but not yet.
Ronaldo took the free kick. There's Ronaldo on the left. Good play by Ronaldo. Into Martial. Oh, a bit unlucky. Ronaldo. Oh, nearly. Oh, Fred. I think Fred might have done his that. Fred's in trouble here. No,
please,
Fred's in trouble. He's gone down with no one near him. He might have twisted his knee. Villarreal are playing on.
Who's going to have the ball? Take him off, take him off, take him off then, take him off.
No, they're going to put it out. No, this could be. This might be a problem for Fred.
Fred's gone down.
Matic. Just put Donny back and bring Bruno on.
Exactly, just do like that. Don't put Matic on, but put Bruno in it.
You know what? To be honest, people are saying yes, Fred's injured. I would rather bloody McTominay got injured than Fred. I think Fred's.
Actually, to be honest,
more important.
that's actually true. That I'll rewind that. I'll take that back.
Hamstring. I don't know what he's done here.
What is he? Come on, what's he done?
Oh, McTominay's come over. Scooby-Doo, what we doing? Get me some iron brew. Get me some iron brew and a pasty. What we're going to do, just put Matic and me on. Get him a kilt. It'll be
I
fine.
can't do this.
The hilarious thing
Right,
about McTominay
Governor's
is
got to stop doing that.
he's got-
Scooby-Doo! Could I start doing it?
English, 'cause I think he was born here, but Fred's gone down. He's all right. I think Fred's all right.
Yeah, right. Is it?
He's not on a stretcher. It'll be fine. No, he's going to be all right. All those people who were happy that Fred's injured, they're gutted now. I wasn't happy that you're injured, Fred. I actually think I don't.
At first time, I apologise, Fred. No, like I said, guys, I don't mind.
Everyone except Bruno. Why are we treating Pogba like a cripple? Get him on. He is brilliant on his day, says Lucas. That McTominay impression will live with me for the rest of my days, says School Thuggery. And they say football is only a game, but for United fans, at the
Right,
moment, there is no.
Can someone just tell why someone just said about Pogba saying about not being critical? You don't say that, but someone.
The coaching plan is still atrocious. There's reverse clouds. Look,
Right, whoever just said that, right?
wish
I never thought I said it, but I dare you. Why said why? If you're a United fan, don't say that. Why would you? Excuse me, Matt. Why is Pogba such a cripple? What? You don't just say that.
Why are you playing on for? There's 2 players down injured. This rep's an idiot. He forgot his batteries. He needed a poo, and now he's letting play go on for head injury. Oh,
I'll do this.
what's going on?
Right, seriously,
What's going
he's
on?
gonna stop saying that.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let it go. Let it go.
There it goes. Why is that not watching? United seem to have weird better giving a suggestions about. Giving a weird way.
8 minutes to go to half time. It's probably been the best half we've ever had. Oh, you know what? This is right up there with my career mode. United Stand FC against Blackburn the other day. Scintillating stuff. Fred's fine. Don't get hyped. Dominating header there. McTominay, the first touch of a tractor. Mark, Scrappy Doo is warming up. Let me at him. Let me at him. Who's Scrappy Doo? Up.
On Matty.
Mark Delaney do well in our midfield, be honest now. All bias aside. He's retired, hasn't he? Does Delaney still play? Don't bring him back. UFC. Thoughts on Donny?
No, he still plays in.
It's not really Donny's sort of game. Although, come on, Donny. No. It's not. This is not. To be honest, if I was Bruno, I'd be very happy I'm not playing. Oh, go on, Fred, have a shot. Your sarcasm is killing me, says Samir. Killing me softly with his words.
Killing me softly
with his song. Bow, bow, bow.
Please, Shandong tonight. It's in the thing, you know. In China.
I don't think Bruno
China.
and Rashford will be back, Bobby.
To be honest, he actually played better though. Did I make him at first? No. And then he got into the game a bit, and Matt thinking, but when he left, I didn't say I hated him. No, I just don't think he'd be that player anymore.
He's like a Saka. Go on, whip the cross. Sancho. No. Get Ahmad on. Ahmad's the new Donny. Why don't you pick Ahmad? Carrick out. Get Ahmad on. It's disgraceful. £35 million from Atalanta. Never gets a kick. Get him on. Carrick, you bloody get him out. Get him out. Sentimentality. Get Ahmad on. Fletcher is listening to easy on the LP. He's been for weeks, but don't go easy on them, Mark. Go hard or go home. Shout out to Susan, says AJ. And Mark, thoughts on Carrick's lineup tonight, says Ollie. Crap. Yeah, crap. I would have never picked Scott McTominay again, probably, but I wouldn't have picked him. He was crap at the weekend. He got subbed off at half time. I'd have played Donny next to Fred and not dropped Bruno. To be honest with you.
Right.
That's McTominay's fault. Donny gets a yellow card because of McTominay. Well done. Well done. Donny in the book because McTominay can't pass.
Oh my god, it go. Honest to God. No, we're not 1-0 down. I'm just bloody. Stupid dude. Give the ball away. What? I said it was 10. Stupid dude again. Stupid dude.
You spent $10 to be rude.
I'm not getting up there.
I obviously would. Oh, Sancho's having a lie down. It's one of the free kicks again.
I'm doing the line.
Wow. At least it's half time soon.
I don't like him.
Strumming my pain with my fingers.
Come on. Oh.
Yeah. Living songs. Have you ever not blamed McTominay for something, says Robert. Robert, have you ever not lifted up McTominay's arse about everything? I mean, I don't. What do you want me to say? He's rubbish. He's absolutely rubbish. What do you want me to say? And he's just played a stupid pass that Donny has to go for the tackle because it's on the edge of the box and he gets booked. Can you name a manager with less inspiring voice than Michael Carrick in the Premier League? If anyone needs inspiring, it's this United team, says Michael Nelson. It's like that episode of Father Ted, the Christmas special, and they're in the store, all the priests, and they need to get out, and they get hold of the intercom and try and get people to go to a different bit. And Father Ted says, "Who's got a really inspiring voice that we can use?" And then somebody walks forward and says, "Ted, did you want someone with a really boring voice?" He said, "No, I want someone with a really enthusiastic voice." Well, Michael Carrick has got a very boring voice. Watch the overlap. Why didn't he go for the overlap? Oh, that was very lucky. That was very corner. But the left back had made a great run, and luckily, this Villarreal player is greedy. Watch this back. Fred's gone down.
Fred, take him off then.
The left back's made a great run there.
Honest to God, take him off.
Strumming my pain. What should I order? Says Mike. I'm not
Was it right? If he's done that again, take him off.
Oh God! You're all gone very sexual for an early Tuesday evening. Have you got Carrick's number? Says Shadow. No, he's blocked. And Mark Cross comes in, cleared away. Mark, can you say "come on the town" for Dundalk? Well, I just did. McTominay is an apt player at centre back for Scotland. Couldn't tackle a worm, says Jonathan Matthews. And McTominay's playing camp for Villarreal, man of the match performance, says Jimmy M. Look, let's be fair to Robert McCormack and his McTominay fan club. I don't think he's been the worst player on the pitch. He was at fault for that yellow card for Donny, but Donny's not been very good. Fred's been shit. Sancho and Martial have been quiet. Telem's been poor. I mean, the centre-backs have been okay, and Ronaldo's put a shift in, but it's not been great. Didn't catch your answer to Panam Sidan's question. Obviously not, Mr. Nobody. Just came back from training. How are we playing? Go back to training, NYYK. This was the strategy.
Go back to training.
Looks like we have 10 McGuire's playing. It's Arch 285. Bullshit. This is crap.
Yep. Again.
Some in my don't know why I've got the Fugees in my head. It's better than where Panam wants it, though. McTominay. Oh, God. What are we doing? What are we doing? That again comes from McTominay playing a stupid pass. It's bloody dreadful. It's awful. I'm not even joking. It's absolutely crap. McTominay does some stupid pass to Wan-Bissaka. He then decides to take
1 minute added on.
Wan-Bissaka's now just joined the crap club. I think the only 3 players that you could say have been relatively not crap is Ronaldo, Lindelof, and Maguire, because they haven't really made big mistakes.
Oh, but what was it? Lingard then? What did he come on?
Welcome to the Members Club. Thank you for joining. Give McTominay a break. Fine margins, says Alligator. Just remember, a draw is not a bad result.
Also, we do draw.
I think the ref's going to blow up. And he does.
Yeah, that's it, guys.
Cavani would be good, says Samir. And the style of play reflects the personality of the coaches. Ollie, no aggression. Carrick is boring, says Yakov. Okay, let me just put a tweet out. I mean, look, all jokes aside, let's just be absolutely honest here. As a fan base, we've never been in such a bad situation. It's a bloody joke. I mean, look, obviously there will be some fans out there that remember the 70s when we got relegated. I don't remember that. I was very young in the 80s, so I don't really remember much about that. This is the worst we've been in a long time, and we're playing crap football. There's no passion. There's no style of play. There's no identity. The thing that bothers me the most is 3 years. That's why there's no change. And no tactical drill, same as my Sunday League team, says Rajni. A team with structure and a team with not a single clue, says Zhao. And ego and unseen moral obligations comes to play when you can't expect Carrick to do anything significant. And yes, Wan-Bissaka McFred can be pressed very easily due to his poor ball keeping to Zhao. The only players worth their penny in the first half were Donny and Sancho Skip, but it's not the sort of game for them, is it? A lot of people will say, how's Donny done in that first half? How's Sancho done in that half? They're playing in a game that's not suitable to them because we're not keeping hold of the ball. You know what? Bruno Fernandes looked really upset that he'd been benched. If I was Bruno Fernandes, I'd have the biggest smile on my face. I'd be like, I'm playing against Chelsea, aren't I, Carrick? DM me. Don't fucking speak to me. Just DM me because you're picking me on Sunday, aren't you? Let's be honest, you are. I'll be on the plane home. See you later. Rashford and Bruno will be sat there going, this is your big plan, man. This is your big plan, man. This is your big plan, man. And Chilwell and James will have too much space, cause wingers won't track, says Rock. And I think, I might be right in saying this, but I think Lukaku might be back for the weekend. I mean, whether he's back or not, we've still got players that will score goals against us. But, Levin's just messaged me. He said, and I agree, he says, next manager has an unreasonable amount to do. Bloody hell. It's not changing quick, mate. It's not changing quick. And this is what this is. Look, I get the sentimentality at the weekend. I get the sentimentality about Ollie crying and everyone's like, oh, this, that, and the other. You know why? For me, I was like, because I'm thinking about football. I'm thinking about Manchester United, and for all Ollie being upset and everything like that, we're in a fucking mess. Like, we're in a really big mess. The neglect of the midfield is going to cause us so many problems for the future manager. New manager comes in, he can't buy any midfielders probably till the summer. I mean, that's why a manager's thinking, I don't want the job until the summer, because I can see that I can't do anything until the summer. It's not like Chelsea. Tuchel takes over Chelsea and goes, it's my birthday, gonna dance around like it's my birthday. He's gonna love it because he's like, I've got 3 good players in every position. Happy days, Champions League. You come into United and you're like, well, yeah, you've got Ronaldo, you've got Sancho, you've got Rashford, you've got Bruno, you've got no bloody midfield though, have you? You've not even got anyone in the youth that can use. And you haven't even got anybody that can just make it a CDM. Crying out for a CDM.
Right,
So,
can I just put something in perspective, guys?
Somebody to come in and turn around, and I hope somebody takes it and takes it soon.
So what is putting United to disputing a follow? Enough is enough. This is just don't still be it, guys. He's not actually the manager. Man, Carrick out. Go away. Get off. Get off Facebook. Get that comment off and do one.
It's very interesting to think about how it might go. But look, this is just one area that people don't talk about when they talk about the management of Solskjaer and Carrick and everyone like that. Is they've spent more money than Mourinho and Van Gaal and Moyes did. They've spent it badly. They have spent it badly. I think some of the players they bought were good players, but when you're building a team, you must always do it in a way that is balanced. But too many attackers, defence is probably about right. You know what United are like? They're like bloody Goldilocks. Oh, this porridge is too cold. This porridge is too hot. This one's just right. Oh, this bed's too lumpy. Oh, this bed's too small. This bed's too right. Just about right. Do something else. Oh, Goldilocks walks out onto the back garden where Man United are. Oh, this midfield is this midfield is shit. This attack is amazing, and this defence is just about right. And that's it. That's Manchester United. We've got too many attackers, not enough midfielders, and the defence is just about right balanced. But we should have done that across the whole team. No use of getting a new permanent interim manager until something is done about this coaching staff. It's about And make Matic in for Fred. Please break them with Fred Bond, please. Also Cavani in for Martial and Bruno in for disappointment. So, Poch in the chat. Goldilocks FC. That's what I'm going to call us from now on. Because the midfield is going to be a big problem. Anyway, can I just say big shout out to Manscaped who are sponsoring the show. Got 2 of their products here. You can get 25% off and free shipping worldwide. It's also fantastic products. This one's for down there. This one's for your nose. They also do 2-for-1s and all that jazz. But fantastic products. They do ship worldwide, and you can get 25% off through the link in the description. Trim your grass to make the yard you'll look bigger. And this is for those who are around my age who want to get rid of some nasal hair. Very good. Take a few seconds and stop being in a pub and you go to get a drink. You get nasal hair in it. So that's fantastic. Let's hope United can show a bit of balls in the second half. What I would say is that we could still win this game 1-0 because Villarreal are not very clinical. So we could win this game. I think the most important thing out of this game is that we don't lose it. Because I will lose this game. We cannot end up in the Europa League. And on a serious note, there's been a lot of banter because Ollie's gone and we've still got the crap coaches and we hope it's going to change, but it's like the same old shit. I get all of that, of course I do. But look, remember, if we lose this 1-0, we're probably going out. Because Villarreal then be above us if we finish on 10 points with them, and if Atalanta beat Villarreal in Italy, which they probably would, they're in the Europa League. So all jokes aside, we cannot concede a goal. We've got to get the draw or nick a win. A draw is not enough to secure advancement, though. It will be, Louis. It will. If we draw and beat Young Boys, we'll go through. And we have a bloody new game. Sorry if we talked about this before, but it's mentioned in Norwegian newspaper that Zidane is open to take over PSG and Poch United. I hope so, Per-Erik Klassen. Can you call my friend Graham a rat, says Nelson. Martial plays like his legs are glued together, says Two Sticks, says Jazz. And Mark, how does a draw get us through? Say we draw today, Atalanta win today, all on 8 points. If we lose next game, Villarreal. No, yeah, we're playing Young Boys, Roro. I mean, yeah, we are assuming we'll win that at Old Trafford. Poch doesn't want the Chelsea match. Okay, are you still in it, Draw Team? You're going to hear the dulcet tones or falling tones, as I call them.
I'd like to listen to you.
Broughty, just before I just take a wee break, he's going to read out some hashtag Ask Goldbridge, and I'll be back in 60 seconds. He also read the super chats. He can multitask. I'll see you in a moment.
You're trusting me here. Well done.
I shot sharing.
Oh, for God's sake. Just have your piss. Okay. Hashtag Ask Goldbridge over on Twitter. Get them in, and we will read them out on screen right now. There's a couple of them coming in. So, first one coming in is from... That's not really a name, but we'll put it up on screen anyway. Hashtag Ask Goldbridge. Hey, Mark, who to come on after halftime?
Not
exactly playing particularly.
Ahmad and Bruno.
Let's be honest, guys, nothing's changed. Even Donny in the number 10 position, nothing's really changed.
No.
In this game. Until we change the coaches, this is going to be the pattern of play, unfortunately. In the chat, we've got, I can't see any change. We know what's the problem, says top up. Please, Ronaldo, stop taking free kicks, says Ono Passa. Plays ahead at CDM. Jaden, please, let's not do that. Also, we've got Delo for Wan-Bissaka. Interesting, Ricky. Not too sure if that is going to make a difference in this half. Although Delo is miles better on the attacking side than Wan-Bissaka. Got a couple of balls into the box. But again, even if we've got the delivery, Ronaldo's not finishing at the moment. Jamie says standards are so flipping low. Again, on hashtag Ask Goldbridge. Let's get one from John. John says, Mark, have you discussed how the transfer committee structured United with vetoes and signs for the manager and board members, such as Woodward, might detract from managers looking to take the job, as it would give them less power and say RE transfers? To be honest with you at the moment, John, when it comes to transfers and Manchester United, it is Pochettino's got to fit into this new. Oh, here he comes. Pochettino's got to fit into this.
She's still singing. I don't.
I'm back.
Oh, great. Good timing.
Toilet break Goldbridge back shortly. I like that.
Otherwise, everyone just goes.
Yes. Brendan Rodgers is their top manager, in my opinion. Would you take him? Oh God, I'm not reading. Look, no. When are we doing shorty face reveals? Scarecrow. When we hit 2 million subs. Thanks to Draughty for filling in. Anyway, there seems to be a lot of people filling in tonight or want filling in. Would you take this if this happened? Ollie wasn't the only problem. If we don't have CDM, why the hell is Carrick playing the famous Fred, slot Donny, Bruno, and Mata as midfield 3 to sabotage? And I'm sick and tired of Maguire taking so long in our final third. He's putting so much pressure on the back four. He does it every day.
I was going to say it now, guys. Who would you put on for second half? I've already said it now. Bruno and Ahmad.
Shout out to Manscaped, like I said, 25% off.
I started buying it other than
Christmas is coming.
but I don't know. Is buying? Is he injured? I don't know. Is he?
Lots of relationships break up before Christmas. Might be to take care of your grooming. 25% off. Don't tell him to warn you. Links in the video description. Actually, a lot of people. Also, on the flip side, a lot of people try to get into relationships at Christmas because they want Christmas presents. And on that bombshell, the second half's about to kick off.
Right, and let's do this.
Let's hope something kicks off a little
Yep.
bit. That camera angle is crap. Please subscribe, by the way, bottom right hand corner, very close to 220,000. Very welcome. We're live every night at 8 o'clock, every morning at 10 o'clock. I was Paul Ince this morning. He's on every week. We were talking this morning, good old chat with Incey. And previews, live reaction news. Yeah, hopefully we're getting a manager soon. We've just kicked off second half. I'm on 45 minutes and 30 seconds. 31, 32,
33.
34, 35, 36, 37, 38. Did you get that, Droy? I don't know where he is now. Donny has so much more to his game than being a number 10, says Graham. Yeah, I would love that. I would love that. Okay. 46 and 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Would you rather have finger-sized legs or leg-sized fingers? Says Latifa. This is what United are doing to the fan base. This is what they're doing. They're sending.
So what can we do now, guys? What do you think we should do now? What can we do in this now?
I mean, I think there's always effort from Manchester United. For me, it's never about lack of effort. It's just lack of ability. By not getting rid of Ollie and the coaching staff over the international break, Ed and the Blazers put us at huge risk of ending in the Europa League and losing players next year, says Oscar. Yeah, you're right.
Don't put chat down. Hey guys, I'm back in a minute.
No, they're right. He played Dangan, I don't. Imagine I watching this at home thinking this is shite. That would be hilarious as Ethan talking. I was actually thinking about that in the first half. What would Ollie think about that?